The fear is overwhelming. How do I face them now, knowing they've seen everything I thought was private? Each second that passes, I can't stop thinking about how much of me is now in their hands. What's worse, knowing they've read everything or not knowing how they'll react? The shame keeps creeping in, making me second guess every word I ever typed. I can't erase the feeling of being naked in front of strangers. My secrets are out there for good. There's a strange weight to this kind of exposure. It's not just the texts, it's everything they reveal about me. What have I done? The panic is rising as I realize I can never take back what they know. I thought I was just being casual. Now I feel like I've handed over pieces of myself I'll never get back. It was supposed to be a harmless experiment. Now I'm left picking up the pieces of my broken trust. I never realized how fragile my sense of privacy was until it was shattered by a single decision. I let them in, and now the silence feels like a constant reminder of the vulnerability I didn't anticipate. The guilt is crushing me. How did I think this would end any differently? What started as a simple act of curiosity has turned into a nightmare I can't wake up from. I keep replaying it in my mind. Every text, every word. It's like I can't escape the feeling of exposure. Did they see too much? Did they understand the real me, or just the broken pieces I let slip? The tension is unbearable. Every time my phone buzzes, I wonder if it's someone judging me. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Now I'm left wondering if I can ever trust myself again. I let them read what was never meant for anyone else, and now I can't escape the consequences. I'm haunted by the idea that my most vulnerable moments are now out there for everyone to see. The weight of their judgment is sinking in, and I don't know how to deal with it. I thought I had control, but now I see how easily I let go of my own boundaries. My heart races every time I think about how much they know about me now. Was it worth it? It's a terrifying feeling knowing they're holding the power to judge every part of who I am. The dread I feel now is real. I wonder if I'll ever stop thinking about what they read. I can't escape the feeling that I've been exposed in ways I wasn't ready for. I never imagined that one mistake could leave me with this much fear and regret. The anxiety is building with each passing minute. What did they think when they read those texts? The world feels smaller now, and every person I meet feels like they might know too much. Every second that ticks by, I'm filled with dread about how my words were perceived. I thought I could handle it, but now I'm questioning everything I've ever said or done. The more I think about it, the more I realize just how much I've lost in the process. There's no going back. I'll never forget the moment when I let them into my world. The shame is eating away at me. Why did I think it would be harmless to let others read my messages? I feel like a part of me has been exposed that I never wanted anyone to see. I didn't realize how much my words meant until I saw them in the hands of strangers. I thought I was being brave, but now I feel completely vulnerable and exposed. The quiet after they've read my messages feels more deafening than any sound. I didn't think this would hurt as much as it does now that the truth is out there. What I thought was a harmless act has turned into a terrifying realization that I can't undo. I never imagined that my need for connection could lead to this kind of vulnerability. The weight of their silence is more than I can bear. What do they think of me now? I can feel their eyes on me every time I think about what I've let them read. The fear that comes with being exposed is suffocating. I don't know how to move past this. I thought I was just having a conversation, but now every word feels like it has been dissected. The terror of knowing they've read my private thoughts is something I can't shake. There's something so raw about knowing someone else has seen the truth I've been hiding. I should have known better than to trust anyone with my deepest thoughts. Now it's too late. The silence is unbearable. What are they thinking after reading everything I said? I let them see a part of me I wasn't ready to show, and now I can't escape the consequences. I didn't realize how quickly a mistake could spiral out of control, leaving me with nothing but regret. What's done is done, but I can't stop thinking about how much I've exposed. The panic is constant. Did I just make myself a target by sharing my messages? I thought I had control, but now I'm drowning in the aftermath of a decision I can't undo. Every time I think about it, I wonder how many others will read my messages next. I thought I could handle it, but now my hands are trembling. Every message feels like a dagger to my chest. As the screen lit up with their words, my heart skipped a beat. What I thought would be harmless has turned into a nightmare. I let them in, and now I can't get out. What's on those messages will haunt me forever. You never really know what someone is capable of until you let them see your secrets. Now, I wish I could take it all back. The feeling in the pit of my stomach is real. I didn't expect it to feel this wrong. I didn't realize how vulnerable I was until those words were laid bare for strangers to read. Every text I sent feels like it's screaming at me now. Why did I think this was a good idea? I thought it would be fun, just a harmless test. But now I can't stop thinking about what they saw. This isn't how I imagined it would go. The shame and fear are suffocating me now. You can never unsee what's been seen, and now I'm left wondering if my trust was a mistake. How could something so simple unravel so quickly? The guilt is suffocating me. I thought I knew what it meant to be exposed, but nothing could prepare me for this level of vulnerability. The silence after they read those messages is deafening. Did they see the real me or just a shadow of who I want to be? The weight of their eyes on my words makes me question everything I thought I knew about trust. What's worse, letting them read my messages or letting them see the truth that I've been hiding? Each new person reading them feels like a betrayal. How could I have been so careless with my heart? I thought I was just testing boundaries, but now I'm drowning in the consequences of my actions. When did I become so reckless with my secrets? I can feel the tension growing as I wait for their reactions. The rush of adrenaline is gone. All that's left is the haunting realization of what I've done. I never imagined something so personal would become so public. Now I wish I could erase it all. They're judging me, aren't they? It feels like they can see straight through me now. It was a test of trust. But now it's a test of whether I can face what's been exposed. You think you're safe behind your screen, but the moment someone else reads your messages, it all changes. The anxiety creeping in is real. How many people are seeing my thoughts right now? The vulnerability is unbearable. I can't take back what's already been shared, and the fear is eating me alive. I let them in, and now they have a piece of me that I can never get back. There's no going back now. My secrets are out in the open, and I don't know if I'm ready for the fallout. The feeling of exposure is consuming me. I can't stop imagining who's reading my words and judging me for it. What's worse than knowing your messages have been read by strangers? It's the realization that they're judging you. I thought I was being brave, opening up to new people, but now I'm drowning in regret. The trust I thought I had in them is gone, and in its place is a deep fear I can't shake. I let someone into my world, and now all I feel is the sting of betrayal. The shame is suffocating. What did they think when they read those messages? Did I make a mistake? It wasn't supposed to be like this. I should have known better than to trust someone with my words. Every time I think about it, I feel my heart race. Did I just ruin everything by letting strangers in? The feeling of being judged without mercy is something I can't shake off. I wish I could go back in time. Is it possible to unshare something once it's been seen? Because the weight of it is crushing me. It was just a simple thing, a small decision. Now it feels like the biggest mistake I've ever made. I wanted to test how much I could trust, but now I'm drowning in the fear of how little they actually understand. Every time I look at my phone now, I wonder how many people are judging me for what they've read. I can't believe I let my guard down like that. Now, all I feel is raw, exposed, and vulnerable. There's something so brutal about knowing someone else has seen your private thoughts. I wish I could take it back. I never knew how much I valued my privacy until it was ripped away from me in an instant. I thought I had control over my secrets, but now they're out there for anyone to see. I don't know if I'm more scared of the people who read my texts or of the person I see in the mirror now. I was just being curious, but now my curiosity has opened a door I wish I'd kept shut. The fear that someone else knows my deepest thoughts makes my skin crawl. This isn't what I expected. It was just a simple moment, but now it's a flood of doubt and regret. I let them see what was never meant to be shared. Now I can't stop wondering what they think of me.